Hey, what's up guys, Anvav here, and today we're gonna be checking out the Asus Zenfone 3. Now before you go ahead and stab yourself in the chest because you've seen too many damn reviews on this one particular product, kick back and relax because this video is going to be anything but a generic review. With that being said, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. And with that being said, let's get started. Alright, so starting with the unboxing, the first thing that you get inside the box is obviously the phone. Now the variant I have here is the 5.5-inch 4GB RAM variant, and keeping it aside, you have a little pamphlet that contains all of your warranty information, user manual that nobody gives a shit about. Keeping that aside, the next thing that we have is obviously the USB Type-C cable, which is really well made, and then we also have the power adapter, and last but not the least we have these earphones which are in-ear style and are pretty good. And that's it for all you get in the box. Surprisingly, I didn't get a SIM ejector tool with this, yeah. Anyway, moving on, before talking about how this smartphone is or how it performs, let's get to pen and paper. Alright, so the three things to be considered before buying any Android device is, well, number one is build quality, and build quality is as important as any other aspect of a smartphone since it's basically what people see, and the design and everything plays a major role in deciding to buy a smartphone. The second one is obviously the performance, the RAM, the GPU, the chipset, the processor, everything plays a key role in deciding when or why to buy an Android device. And the third one is obviously the pricing, which basically is the most important aspect. And we are going to be judging the Asus Zenfone 3 on all of these three things. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, as far as the build quality and the design of the Zenfone 3 is concerned, my god, is this device beautiful. The Zenfone 3 has a full metal body as well as a glass body construction and feels really premium in the hand. The moment you first pick this device in your hand, you can feel its incredible lightness, and this device is really light, and the chamfered edges as well as the textured buttons and the volume rockers and everything, all the elements combined provide for a really premium build quality, and Asus has really done a good job at it. And the front panel, you're looking at a 1080p display with 403 ppi with a decent viewing angles, and the screen is pretty good for watching and streaming video quality as well. Taking a closer look at the device, at the bottom you have the three non-touch capacitive buttons, which are not backlit by the way. At the bottom you have the USB Type-C and the speakers as well as secondary microphone. On the left you have the SIM ejector tool. On the bottom we have the camera, the laser autofocus, the fingerprint sensor and the Asus branding, and also we have the volume rockers and the power button. On the top we have the 3.5mm headphone jack and the primary microphone, and that is it. And as far as design is concerned, Asus has scored a direct 9 out of 10 here. So with that being said, let's move on to the second aspect, that is performance. Alright, now let's move on to the second aspect while purchasing a smartphone, that is its performance. Alright, as far as the performance of the Asus Zenfone 3 is concerned, the Zenfone 3 packs 8 Cortex A53 chips clocked at 2.2 GHz each. We also have 4 gigs of RAM and I guess 64 GB of internal storage with this particular model. This one has a 1080p screen that is 5.5 inches along with 403 dpi, and as far as the sensors are concerned, it has a gyroscope, a magnetometer and all the other generic sensors. But at the end of the day, these are just numbers and we need to move to real-time performance. Alright guys, as far as the real-time performance of the Asus Zenfone 3 is concerned, this thing blazes through everything that you throw at it. Now as you can see, I'm playing Nova 3 right now, and I've already played a few high-end games on it such as NFS Rivals and others, and this thing didn't give me even 1% of lag. Now this is pretty obvious since it has 4 GB of RAM and a pretty decent GPU, but then again, multitasking is a breeze and there is no lags or anything that you can complain about. The only thing that could be better is the speaker, since I cover it half of the time with my hand due to its odd position, and thereby you can't really fully enjoy it. But all in all, in the performance department, multitasking is smooth, and I know that Asus has its own Zen UI 3.0, which is based on Android Marshmallow, which has a ton of bloatware, to be honest, but then again, due to the RAM and the decent GPU, you don't really feel the lag, and if you do, all you can do is install Nova Launcher, and I do it anyways because I like it way more than the stock Zen UI. But then again, performance is pretty good. Now, as far as the camera quality is concerned, I'm not gonna go too much into the UI and all of that good stuff, but then again, it's a pretty good camera. 16 megapixels on the back, and the pictures in well-lit conditions come out really good with enough detail, and even the shallow bokeh or the depth of field is pretty good. The front-facing camera indoors as well as outdoors is of 8 megapixels and performs exceedingly well, and pictures are really contrasty, have very good image quality, and it also has the HDR mode on, and all in all, it's a good camera to take pictures here and there, and even the selfie game is dope. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright guys, the third aspect, that is the pricing, and here's where things get a bit off track. Now the model that I have right now is the ZE55KL, and this thing costs 29,000 bucks. I mean, seriously, Asus. Yes, the model that I'm holding right now is the 4GB RAM variant, and this costs 29,000 bucks. And this is probably the only major con of the device that is going to lead to me not recommending this device to you guys for purchase. Alright guys, don't get me wrong here, the Zenfone 3 is still a great Android device. Really nice premium build quality, good specifications, and does everything that you throw at it without a hiccup or lag. It's a good smartphone, but then again, for that issue of the pricing, for nearly 30,000 bucks, you can get way higher specifications and better performing smartphones than this, such as the OnePlus 3 or even the 3T, which is just under 30,000 bucks. And for that small reason, I would not recommend the Asus Zenfone 3 to you guys. And well, that is pretty much it. If you guys like this video, you know what to do. Leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Follow me all on my social media networks. Links will be in the description below. This is the Android Guru signing out. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.